I'm not live. I am recording though, and
Okay.
I want to see what a session with me and you will look like. It's all
Well,
I already know.
I know that's right. Greetings and salutations. It's good to see you.
Love, peace, and love. And so I was trying to warm them up because I just had my 58th birthday, and I decided to do something because I know this is a new beginning. If we if our cellulars recreate themselves every 7 years, then 57, 58 is major, right?
Right.
Somewhere down the line. And so while last year, my 57, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't do nothing. I said, I don't want to do nothing. And when people forced me to do something, it all backfired.
Wow.
It did in a major way. I'm not lying. This year, I said, I want to do something. I didn't really plan it, but I was telling my boyfriend, you're going to have to take me out of town somewhere because I'm going to celebrate this year. I'm doing this 58. And so, and it's been quite interesting so far. My birthday was August 29th. Okay.
Happy birthday. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And so already it's like, are we switching levels on that date? Do we automatically enter a new uh, reality or level, different level? Surely this is better than my 36 or 42 or
Well, yeah, I think that's the time of accumulation when you can accumulate all the knowledge you've had that you can process it and now take it to move to the next level.
after we examine it. I mean,
Yeah, after you,
I'm a Virgo, so I stay in analytical mode.
that's
But
okay.
this is on some new level as like if you bringing a whole bunch of new shit to
Yeah.
analyze. It's like I'm never gonna have any free time. I'm talking about major shit too. It's like everywhere you look. I would tell you this right quick. I don't know if this video will ever make it to my channel or not. Certainly, pieces of it may, or if we talk about it,
Right.
it may very well. Let me tell you this. This is dream that I used to have a lot. It was about I would wake up, I would go outside, and the whole sky would be lit up with like animated, it, like it was a feast, a festival forever with live, moving, talking, musical, entertain. And I would just only have to like just keep looking up as I walk around to see different scenes and shit. And I said, wow. So this is me
Wow.
not even knowing anything about Project Bluebeam or our savior coming back in the clouds or holograms or grids,
Right.
movies, stages. And so I was always impressed with that dream. Like that was very vivid and like, and I'm wondering now, do vivid dreams happen or why are they so vivid? If you know anything about dreams, and I know you are the goddess, I'm gonna go ahead and just in case something does go to the airways, Salima, who are you?
Well, I'm the goddess Salima. I'm a
Yes.
homeschooler. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and dreams. Dreams elude me. Honestly, most of the time I dream in black. I don't think I dream of anything most of the time. When I do dream, it's a very colorful, like almost like a movie that I'm going through.
Vivid.
Very very vivid, and often disturbing when I do dream. But most of the time, I'm in black mode. Is the best I could, or white mode.
Mm.
I hear white noise often,
Uh,
and I don't sleep more than 4 hours at all, and I barely sleep 4 hours straight.
Is this recent or this always been like this with you?
This been for decades. Yeah.
Damn.
Like as a child, I remember being a vivid dreamer. But once I became an adult and things happened, I went to the blackout stage.
Damn. Wow. And
I
so
think I think I'm more of a daydreamer than a evening time dreamer.
do you believe the dream is just a dream or is there something being revealed to you?
I think a dream is just a dream.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So people like Martin Luther King stood at the mountaintop.
Right.
He didn't make it to the mountaintop, but he
That's just his
saw
it's
it.
just his dream. That's just his dream.
Are dreams overrated?
Hell fuck yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Dreams are overrated because dreams, you try to overlap dreams over reality.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because our dreams, I'm big on always saying this. We have been guided by an artificial intelligence, so our dreams are not as they should be. So to me, the dream is just a dream because my mind's been fucked with by
That
the AI.
yeah, that makes perfect logic and common sense. Yeah, if we've been tampered with, then the results are going to be skewed.
Yeah, yep. It's the same magic in different hands. It's the same magic spell, but it's giving out different results from different people.
Because it's programmed.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that includes um, everybody. So I mean, not we can't just break it down and say blacks or Negroes or whatever. We have to say everybody's been bamboozled or programmed.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been celibate for the last 6 years. I've been dreaming about dick. Where is my dick? If dreams was prophetic, I mean, at some point I should have stopped dreaming about it, start getting it. You see what I'm saying? No. So to me, dreams are just dreams. So I think because I'm more of a daydreamer, like my mind will just go off in dreamland while I'm broad daylight. So to
Wow.
nighttime don't do it for me, I guess.
Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
just telling the truth.
So you have to figure that if it's universal law, then it has to work the same for everybody.
Right. I think to me, dreams are a form of entertainment. Maybe sometimes they reveal things. I've been in my dream and had some like been a part of some disturbing scenarios where if this is prophetic or past life or something, I don't want to be part of that. Yeah, I don't want to be part of that.
And so is everybody going through their own shift of the new reality or the new whatever is here?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is that this is why I call us all pattern masters.
Mm.
We all have a piece of the answer that everybody needs. But sometimes we don't always give out the answer according to how it should really be given because the answer we've been given is still based on our perception as people or as a person, including our male and female perception, our perception as women and children, as parents. So we have to be aware that yeah, our perception when we're getting these downloads is still not always clear. Sometimes we still got to hold on to it a little longer before we share it with everybody else because that information is really powerful and we have to make sure we've been re-educating ourselves so that we can disseminate this information properly
That's right. Otherwise, we're just walking around thinking we know everything.
and spouting some shit and we have to be willing to question. I have to be willing to come back on here and say, hey, I gave up some information. I think we need to rewind that. My perception at the time was not ready for that information that I gave you because I'm seeing it different now.
mm, mm, mm. Right, right. So if we didn't go and understand and overstand, we didn't get the full view of the ledge, so to speak, the knowledge. We didn't get that knowledge if we didn't walk around that ledge in various ways to catch all the angles, at least have a chance to look at the angles, the
Right,
we skipped over last time, the ones that's, dim. We still have to get the totality of the picture from our perception of the whole total picture, right? So
right.
we missing angles, we missing data.
Yep. We missing data. I don't care how much I know. You, Taz, Crumb, Ponder, the odd octopus, somebody else is filling in that damn information. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is filling that puzzle. Any hole that I'm leaving, they're going to come in and question it. And you can question me because I want to go higher. An individual that can't be questioned can't go higher. They've hit that plateau. I know that. No, come in, question me, say, hey, there's a gaping hole here. And I may say, I don't have the knowledge. I don't know why that. So I have my other master teachers. You see what I'm saying? Rod Hayes, the Isis Wisdom. Y'all all teach me something. I'm not gonna get on here and say and be like something. Oh yeah, I just play my videos and then I'm off. Hell no, I'm listening to everybody because the pieces of the puzzles is falling into play. All of y'all got the piece of the puzzle.
And aren't those puzzle pieces just verifying what you already knew?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But the second point of that is it's taking me higher.
Yes. Yeah,
See,
because out of the blue, verification came out of the blue.
right. So I
Yeah.
don't need that. So you are my correspondence. That which I seek is seeking me. So the universe brought you to me. I'm seeking knowledge, elevation. I'm seeking the tribe. The
And
the great mother father brought you to me.
what happens when a dumbass come along and say, "Where do you get your information?"
I say I am the book. I'll give them starter books to help them. But basically, I let them know I am the book because a lot of stuff I can't explain. There are some things I know and do and say that I cannot explain to you. There is no language for it. People don't even know we already speak three languages. We speak Latin. We speak four, but one is not considered a language. You speak telepathy, you speak Latin, you speak English, and you speak legalese.
Yes,
Now,
do.
English and legalese can lead you into court and debt. Speaking Latin could never lead you into anything but more love.
Really?
Yeah, look at your dictionary. The dictionary is Latin. Legalese in English lead you into debt. It is a
Slave
currency, like it's a currency language. Latin is not a currency language,
time for slavery.
right? It leads you into debt when you speak those languages. But when you speak Latin, you can't go into debt because Latin is not about currency.
Damn, that's deep right there.
Oh, I've been studying. That's what I'll be telling people. I have to do this for years before I had to be in the dictionary. I got dictionaries falling apart.
Damn.
I got so much paper and it starts slapping me into my face. Like, do we even understand what we're reading and seeing? You speak Latin mixed with English and legalese. That's three language. The next, like the highest language you speak is telepathy.
Mm.
You know we speak telepathy. When somebody called before you even pick up that phone, you know who on the phone. When somebody died before somebody even tell you, you know they dead. Before shit happened, I know my sister. You know we already doing telepathy.
Mm. Mm.
We've been doing it for years. It's just getting stronger. The better we treat ourselves, the stronger our minds get, and the better it gets for us.
And so let me take this moment to go back a second ago when I said about my dream that I see in the sky. It's all jumbo, characters, music, um, playgrounds, people. It's just like one big ass fucking festival, right? So I'm on the ground. I'm having this as a dream. I remember this dream. I've had it more than once, so it's recurring. And I'm wondering, like, well, shit, like this. If it's, I'm tying it now to what I now know about Project Bluebeam, or
What is Project
they're gonna,
Bluebeam?
okay, they're gonna use the sky as a movie theater, sort of like a hologram when they brought Tupac back.
Okay,
Okay, they've already got the grid line set up there. They already know that they can hit the switch any day, and we're all gonna watch a movie in the sky. It's either gonna be Return of Your Christ or Messiah, or it's
right.
gonna be an alien invasion. Either way, it's gonna put all the people in fear and waiting for a savior or the government to tell them what to do, or the government to save their ass. And
You're
that,
not dreaming.
huh?
You're not dreaming.
No, no, but I'm saying now I'm thinking, like, how would I know as like eight to start seeing things about the future or some
I'm
future?
saying that's what you were doing. You weren't dreaming. You
Yeah,
were you were seeing. Because see that's another thing that I have to put out that to me we call it dreams, but sometimes it is reality playing itself out.
yeah,
Like
or intuition, or like you said,
your
like,
intuition, like you know about Project Bluebeam. So this dream, before you even
now,
had before you even knew about Project Bluebeam, you were already having this dream, right?
yes,
So to me, dreams aren't dreams. That's why I said if you have a dream, certain things are dreams. But to me, when you lay down, how they say you go into the other realms,
right.
that's what you were doing. You already knew. See, when I was younger, I had a Godzilla dream. Everywhere I ran, Godzilla was there. I couldn't escape Godzilla. It was a terrifying dream. And then when I became an adult, Godzilla cornered me. You know who Godzilla was?
Oh.
Me. I was running from my own goddamn self. I was Godzilla in a dream. But I thought it was just some monster coming to get me. But it was me trying to wake me up. I
So don't you have to have a mirror or some, or you have to ask the other
right.
name or
But
something?
because I thought it was because from far away it looked like this huge Godzilla. But the closer it came, the
It was,
more I it was me.
damn, that's deep.
I was running from myself. So I'm not sure how you say it. Dreams are prophetic because sometimes to me dreams have just been dreams. It's like I say, most of the time I'm in blackout mode.
I wouldn't see that as prophetic right now because it didn't happen yet. But I swear to God, if Jesusio shows up in that sky, or the motherfucking ET, or the mothership connection show up
I
in that,
think they is doing it. I think they is doing it already.
but we need to see the sky lit like that. We need to
No,
see.
no, no, no. See that's the thing about our minds.
Okay,
That AI got us thinking we supposed to see something like that's happening on TV. And
right.
remember we dealing with the beast. And the beast don't want you to see. So what you have to realize, Yahsinni, is that guess what? That sky is already activated. They want you to have a clear, picturesque sky. Remember when Mr. Smith was talking to Morpheus? He was like, we created this beautiful world and y'all didn't like it. Y'all rejected it. Something about us rejected it. Now, we're not going to reject the sky as long as it's clear
Mm-hmm.
and it's a normal flight, plane flight, birds. Now, we would reject it if something happened, right?
Right.
But see how your mind is working? Your mind is already rejecting the peaceful film that you're being given. Keep questioning it. See,
Mm.
because your mind with the IA is expecting this jumbo crisis in the sky, but really the crisis is happening. It's being covered up from us. You can see that. That's why you're the pattern. That's why you're one of the pattern masters. Why is that sky so peaceful now, right after COVID, when it was hectic before? We got fires, we got floods and everything, but every time you look up in the sky, it's a peaceful thing going on. That is the lie. That's the lie. That sky's not real. Something else is happening up there.
Okay. Our conversation is going to go how it is anyway, so I don't even mind if I jump off the subject.
Okay.
The Truman Show. Have you ever seen the Truman Show?
No. I saw parts of it. I thought it was very disturbing. I I couldn't watch it.
It's more than, what about The Village?
Oh my goodness. I watched all of that and that was like that's what we're living now. That's how we're living now. That
Okay.
that's everything that's going. The Truman Show, The Village, all of that's what's going on now.
Right. And so a revelation is taking place. Like they say you have to tell the truth with the lies. They are telling the truth with the lies. It's just that I don't know, some people's cognitive dissonance won't let them look at the truth because it hurts.
It does.
That doesn't it's still happening. So while they telling showing us lies all the time, they showing us the truth too. Like somebody got
Mhm.
it right saying that um, the press and the news is fake, and the movies is real. Okay,
That's right.
yeah. So we're being programmed by the wrong bullshit, right?
Yeah.
We
and,
got
and
it wrong again.
listen, and the worst part about this realm is that they have the right to use parables. And unfortunately, our people don't understand parables. For every character you see, that character has a duality.
Yes.
That person is never just good or never just bad.
Anytime you see duality, they're on one pole, different extremities,
Yep.
same pole.
And we want to get off the poles. We don't want to live. I don't want to live with the universal laws that man has created. I want to live within the natural laws.
Right. And we have every right to, and things are turning that way. Everything is turning against them people. It is. People who don't know what all bad they did can't see how much cleanup is being done. But them people are, they scared. They scared. They should leave or just go underground or do something. Wait for this rod to get at that ass some more or something. Like you can't, you don't belong here. You can't be here. You can't be controlling us. We get our powers back. Enough.
But but the biggest part of the problem is the people, us.
Right, the sheeple.
Yeah, we are the problem. As long as we're still going to be led by religion, caste systems, and things like that.
Out isn't any form of progression good. Any form of progression. So while we do still have a lot of fucking sheeple, if it, I don't know how long you've been woke, but a while ago, everybody was still ignorant to everything, couldn't grasp anything, wasn't susceptible to nothing. It seems
Right,
like today, some of these TikTokers or youth are understanding what happened and what's
right,
happened. We need to talk about slavery. No, we can't just like obsolete slavery or your story of slavery or your history of. We can't obsolete anything that you've given us. Right now, it's like if you go on a stand and you're considered to have lied, your whole testimony can be tossed. Right, one lie
right,
can get your whole shit thrown out.
right.
That's how it is with them. Like, dude, we've shown that this ain't no level playing field. It ain't never been. All your systems are
And that's the problem with our people. We can never expect anything level with them. Our we shouldn't expect anything from those people. We're not supposed to do them harm, but until our people can walk away from them, which is what the Exodus is really about, we need to leave them be. We have to learn to re-educate ourselves through ourselves, not through them.
Right.
We got to learn to love ourselves through ourselves. And as long as we have this integration and all of this diversity bullshit being fed to our people, we're going to still be behind. Because what can an Indian woman teach me about being a woman? She can't. An Asian woman can teach me to be quiet. An Indian woman can teach me her culture. An Asian woman can teach me to
They're
be
also subservient. They're
submissive. An African woman can teach me that. But I ain't none of those freaking women. We have to sit back and learn to re-educate ourselves as indigenous women. And until we do,
yep.
mm,
And we have to go back to our spirituality, which was off, cut off, given to us a religious system when in us we know we gods and goddesses because we're made of everything on this planet, on the earth and in the star systems. We're not
right,
we're not just related to this earth terra form. We're related to the stars that's out there too. Everything in the fucking universe is us. And when we start knowing that we are all, and we know that we're directly related to source, we can stop waiting for sky daddies and saviors and other people to help us. How's someone ask you to help by like, can you just stop oppressing us?
the audacity of those slaves.
Level the playing field so we can, so we can get ours. That's
Well,
how.
you know what? And see, that's what our people don't understand. That real gods don't ask for that. Real gods pick up their shit and get the fuck on and go be a god. We don't understand that. We want them to still be a part of the scenario. Listen, if I'm fighting for to be free and all of that, what am I doing asking you for anything? There is nothing. I'm not asking you to get your foot off my neck, one, because I'm gonna cut that bitch off. I'm not asking you to feed me, one, because I grow my own food. I'm not asking you to educate me because I educate myself. So what am I really asking you for as a God? So these people don't understand that when they be talking about God and goddesses, but you out here asking for shit from the same beings
Right.
that you claim you trying to get away from. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm in a program right now where my supervisor is a white guy. I love keto. He's teaching me something. I'm learning how to build rain catchment systems. He's not giving me $1 million. He's not giving me textbooks. He's teaching me something where I can be self-sufficient
Mm-hmm.
and be in goddess mode,
Mm.
because they charge in Detroit out of bounds for water. Now, if I can catch my own rain and drink my own water, that's to me, that's goddess mode.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to deal with these other entities, these humans, let it be on that level where you're getting what you need for them so that you can be self-sustainable, and then now you can get the fuck on.
That's
See, I'm
right.
not asking you for a handout. I'm learning something so I can grow and teach mine what they need. See, God mode means in the beginning there was nothing. Guess what, my people? In God mode, us starting over, you have fucking nothing. There is no prepping in the beast system to get in God mode. In the beginning, do you have a Bible? Do you have a Quran? Oh, gods and goddesses. In the beginning, there was nothing. As a god and a goddess, guess what? It's time to metaphysics. First it came to what? And then it came to work. And then it came to what?
All right.
Guess what? Y'all don't know what God and goddess was. Ain't no prepping off this system. In the beginning, there was nothing. I am a goddess. I'm started with nothing. Guess what? It's time to manifest. What
Yeah.
y'all got? What system y'all working on
We
in the beginning?
we manifest with our mind.
But they don't see that because the system has taught our people, oh, even though we suppress you and fuck over you, we're going to give you these little crumbs to help you. To help you. No. In the beginning, there was nothing. And in God mode, guess what? Our people have always been known for making something out of what? Nothing. You are a God. You don't even understand, but you keep going to the system. Come on, I can't breathe, putting your kids in the system, all this other shit.
Creator guys. We're creator guys.
You are manifestor, creator, gods. In the beginning, there was nothing. Us starting over, leaving this system, you will have nothing as gods. Now, if you gods, how powerful are you? How powerful are you?
You omnipresent. You
Mm.
omnipotent. Okay.
In the beginning there was nothing. And if our people don't get that, you don't get to walk away from this system with the hordes and the riches from the system that oppressed our people. In the beginning there was nothing. If you really God, you have to walk away from this system empty-handed and you have to start over. If
And,
you don't understand that, then you don't know what kind of God you really are.
and Salima, aren't aren't we as a people, um, well, we're ignorant, so we suffer for lack of knowledge, or we perish from lack of knowledge. Why won't we go get knowledge?
Because the knowledge of the indigenous people doesn't look as good and as shiny and as beautiful as the knowledge of the beast. See, the knowledge that we as matriarchs and patriarchs provide the indigenous community isn't shiny. It isn't glamorous. It doesn't come with a degree. The degree is the works, the knowledge that you have accumulated. The degree is the works that you put out into your community, not the degree piece of paper that you get. It's our degree of indigenous people is okay, you've learned and you've accumulated this knowledge. Your degree is the works that you put out into the community, not this shit that the beast is teaching you. Now you got a degree, now you go to and go get a job. Your job is to your community, creating a family and helping your community. So until we get that, we still gonna be behind as a people. Their education puts you in debt. The colonialist education puts our people in debt. It puts you in debt mentally because you figure out the shit is fake, but you in debt financially. You in debt physically because now you invested in this a career. Half the people that get these degrees don't even get paid out the career which they got this degree in. You
And
see, so you invested in a debt, but they don't believe that indigenous education will lead them anywhere because it doesn't look as shiny as the education of the beast, and they haven't given it a try. They're not going to.
so
They're not ready yet.
are we slow?
We are hypnotized.
Are we slow to get out of hypnosis?
Yes, we're slow to get out of hypnosis because it's a very powerful hypnosis. It's generational. And I say it's a generational hypnosis because just like the baby listens to the sound of the father's voice in the womb, if that fucking TV was on while you were pregnant, that baby was listening to the sound of that television out in the womb too. So
Wow.
it has had quite some time to get a hold of the mind of the child before it was even born.
And um, certain enzymes has been secreted into that baby as far as stress, fears, trauma, and everything. And even like when you watching a scary movie on TV, your liver has to take that in and cleanse it. I mean, everything you hear, everything you watch, everything you do, your organs are in there playing certain roles. So we can't get away from it. Those organs are directly connected to that infant or embryo. And so, don't the trauma really begin there? Oh,
Yes, it does.
yeah. And then as soon as he comes out, he gets slapped. Like, damn, why? Is he gets bright light, artificial
Yeah.
light,
Yep.
and if he's a male, he goes and get his wee wee fucked with in the worst way.
Yep.
Isn't that trauma?
They get trauma on trauma on trauma. We are traumatized from birth to end. And unfortunately, like I said, we don't know how to break the cycle. And those of us that do aren't seen as trustworthy figures in the community to help them break that cycle. Not only that, they don't even realize that there's a cycle that needs to be broken.
Okay, until you see others doing great. You see others like, oh, they don't get beat downs. They're not being killed in the streets. Nobody's stepping on his head or neck or shooting him down or like other races gotta notice we get the crap beat out of us on display at all times. Now I get my shit taken down for some fucking words, but MSNBC and CNN shows Negroes being popped and all kinds of shit, ran over, begging for help, saying I can't breathe. Like damn.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. When I have watched the United Nations convention on using the artificial intelligence to censor the social media platforms now. So that's going to be their new medium. That violence against us can be watched, but us talking like this will not be allowed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, they got their
So
AI.
how the racists are noticing, like, damn, these niggas, these niggas like pain, I guess. And that's what I would be thinking if we didn't ever try to stop the oppression. We laughed at Kanye when he said slavery was a choice. We laughed,
Slavery is.
ridiculed him, and but aren't we really choosing? I mean, I know we've got these conditions, and I know we cognitive dissonance plays a big ass
But
role.
you choosing because there's no way all this information, even with the fake ass news, even they talk about McDonald's being bad, Burger King, even they say that. Now come on, at some point you have to want to be part of the living.
Yes.
They don't want to. Being dead look good, tastes good.
And what about being good? Why are we second? Like, why does bad rule? Why is bad ruling? And we can relate it to the Bible or to Satan or whatever the fuck. Why is bad? Uh, they prosper. They got the big houses. They got islands. They got all the
Because
money.
that's who we give our attention to. Where the attention goes, the power flows. We keep giving them our attention. As long as the people give them their attention. See, I don't give a fuck what Bill Gates say. I never knew who Bill Gates was until the AI put him on my TV and said this man is this and he's important. See, and then once he was giving my attention, he was giving some of my power. But once I realized the game that was being played, now I took back that power. And he doesn't get my attention. I know what he is.
Right.
I know he's just a puppet. He's practicing, he's being used he's a ventriloquist. He's a ventriloquist puppet.
Right, and we probably I don't even think we can say his name anymore on social media.
I wouldn't give a damn. My point is that they all fake. All the artists, all the singers, all the rappers, all the politicians,
Yes,
every goddamn, even PBS, the so-called learning educational
yes,
show,
yes.
they all fucking fake. It's all, listen,
Isn't this part of like syncretism? Like you can't just down one system without downing them all because they're
they
all
all together.
built off the same fuckery.
They all together. And that's the point. We don't want to, we as people want to say, oh, they worse than them. Or they worse than, or that was worse than, no, they all in it together and they
Yeah,
all got to motherfucking go. You know how mamas is.
boom.
I don't know who did it, but guess what? Since y'all all in here together, I'm beating all y'all asses.
And
Yeah,
so why don't
yeah. See, I'm a mama. I don't give a fuck.
that's how I don't get why we don't wake the fuck up because all their systems are flawed and corrupt and against us, written against us. And when you start looking at UCC as shit, universal stuff, then you find out that They know that they're puppets and that they're fake and that they have no jurisdiction over you. We give them their rights over us.
And that's the problem. We give them the rights. Reverend Ike said it best. Whom you yield your service to
Woo!
is who will be your master. Now, who the fuck you serving? Because I don't serve them. I ain't serving. I'm not yielding my service to them. I
There we
don't
go.
pay taxes. I don't pay bills.
Boom.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that stuff
And why would we?
because we have been
Wait a
indoctrinated.
minute, but you can't come up with a law that says we need to pay taxes. There's
Yeah,
no,
you can.
no, there's no law that says
Listen,
we need to pay taxes.
if you can indoctrinate the people to believe that you are here for their best interests and that everything you do, every service, see, that's what the beast is. He provides a service. He can't interact with you. He knows he has to offer you something to get you to interact with him.
And you have to
So,
accept it.
so he provides you a service. And what he does is he services you out of your natural life. See, instead of you going to get your own water, now he's servicing you water. Instead of you building the fire, now he's servicing you heat. Instead of you cooking your own meal, now he's servicing your food.
Mm.
Instead of you getting your Akashic records from where you need to, now you're sitting in his classroom. He's offering you services that lead you nowhere. And as long as we continue to believe that these services benefit us, we're going to continue to fall for the trick. There is no service that
And
the beast offers you you need. None. Not education, not police, not health, none of this, not even entertainment.
you just squashed it. You just squashed it. If people hear this shit, it should resonate with them that this is true. Truth is a resonant frequency.
Let me tell you something, Yahsinni. Our people love suits, ties, and degrees. They love people that get professionally paid to fool them and lie to them.
Yes, they do.
And unfortunately, that's just the truth. I used to give free, consultations as a herbalist because I really wanted to help my community, and I would give the free consultation, and I would ask the people how they're doing. You know what they would do? They would take my free information, run back to the beast, tell the beast this is what I told them, and the beast would say, "Oh, no, no, no," and then they would do what the beast said anyway. So why would I? I'm not going to throw any more of my pearls to swine. I love my people, and I'll continue to give you as much as the information as you're ready for. But I'm so deep in this, it's information y'all don't even deserve to hear.
and I'm
It would mess with your mind so much. It's like, listen, don't even share that information. And you would think that I would be part of the beast or something for doing that, but I wouldn't be. I would be protecting myself
yes, yes, yes.
because we know how the uneducated can turn on on the wise, especially when you scare them.
So
See, I scare motherfuckers.
listen, true story. While I was out of town, um, the chick, my man's best friend and his wife, the chick was EMT, and before that, she was an RNA. And so I
Mm,
talked to her about biology. So I said, well, check it out. You know that the prokaryotic cells are single cells and they don't have cell walls or organelles or any of that shit inside of them, right? She was like, girl. Wait. I said, you know, the eukaryotic cells are only like 10,000 years old and shit. I want to get her opinion because she's a professional. She's got these degrees, right? She's RNA EMT. Like, she's a medical, like, she saved lives, bring people back to life. Surely you know your biology. Oh, I promise you, she didn't answer any questions. And at the end, she was like, girl, if I told my boss what you were saying to me, she would want to like hire you right now today. Yahsinni can't be hired. Not for that. Not to go to work. How you think I would go? in and punch something? Okay.
Right.
So my point being, you're a professional down. I'm talking to you about a general biology, like cells. I'm at the cellular level with you, and you can't talk to me. You can't talk to me about none of that because what I wanted to know, and tell her or ask, is that the difference in the anatomy with our us having melanocytes and prokaryotic cells and um, the God particle.
Right.
Yeah, they can't have the God particle if the sun can't stand them. Don't like them.
Right.
Come out here. Don't leave in your house. Put the sunscreen on.
Yep. And they use the stuff in our world realm that is destroying our realm to protect themselves from our realm. That's how you know they got to go.
And you're on stolen land.
That's how you know they got to go. They always do things to protect themselves from our organic natural environment.
Yep.
And now you're destroying the ocean, the rivers, the water. Because every time you get your sunscreen ass in the water, you kill the coral reef, you poison the fish, they sucking that into their mouth. Y'all all take medication. Y'all all on some type of fertility, pick it up, keep it up, pill.
Just showing up on the shores killed thousands and thousands of us just in the vicinity.
Look
All
at the videos. Look at the videos of how nature was coming back when they had to be inside for 2 years. Look how nature came back like, ain't no, where they at? Oh
yeah,
my God, ain't nobody shooting BB guns at me. Ain't nobody chasing me down. I can breathe the air like everybody else. The world was happy
yeah.
when they had to go in for 2 years. We was happy. Do you know how much we was still banging during? Listen, we was partying like what? Hey, Eddie Griffin saw it coming. Like he said, when they got to go in, we gonna be dancing on their head, and we was. All
According,
the animals in the world was dancing.
yes, according to Dr. Lila Africa, um, when they're here, everything everything is out of balance just because they're here. I mean, you walked up on the shore and killed many Indians, and we could talk about like who the Indians were. We know we've always been here. We know
Yeah,
we Hyperboreans on another realm, and
right.
it's always gonna be here and shit. But Lila Africa was breaking them down, their anatomy, their biology. It's like you're recessive. How can a recessive people control um, gods and goddesses? I know you put us out of our memory.
Do a master plan. But it's not them controlling. They have a master. See,
Yes, they
when we say the beast in the system, I don't mean them puppets that we call Caucasians and Indians. And they have a master. And
do.
that person is the one giving them the master plan. See, that's why they're in our homes. See, they can watch us and educate us faster and vastly faster through the television,
Technology.
the technology. That's why they give us those little talking toys to get our babies used to they fucking Peckerwood vernacular at an early age, so that they'll follow orders from them. They'll follow orders from Caucasians faster than they'll follow from you. Why? They got that vernacular in the television. They got that vernacular in the toys. The toys just want to be their friend. Hoo, I'm your friend. First, that vernacular want to be their friend, and now the friend go from being their friend to telling them they place in the world. You see what I'm saying? That's how powerful the beast got the system set up. But we can't walk away from the system,
So
and that's what.
what Dr. Africa was saying is that really they don't have nothing else to study but us. All of the targets that they shoot at us, all the things they do to us during an enslavement, if that really happened, during whatever they say history is, we know they've been targeting the fuck out of us. So you make a virus into China, and it don't want to see nobody else but Negroes in America. Why America? Why us?
Because we are the transformers. They're trying to stop the transformation. See, and that's what I was saying. That video that y'all put out, Lucifer Decoded.
Hmm.
See, this body, they've been lying to us about the body. And then they love to tell us that the body is a prison. This body ain't no prison. First of all, that's why they introduced you to the TV early. I'm about to tell you something. It's going to take a second.
Just get with it.
They gave us a programming called gravity. And gravity leads you to the grave. You
Damn.
understand?
Okay.
Now, what you don't understand and what we don't understand as indigenous gods and goddesses is that this body can do more than do astral planing. This body can leave this realm and come and go as it pleases.
Damn right.
But they don't want you to know that.
Oh, I already know.
See, and because we've already been miseducated, now we have to unschool this bullshit out of ourselves so that we can hit the transformation.
Mm.
So that's why they're studying us. They keep us stagnant from hitting the transformation so that they can study us long enough to figure it out for themselves.
Mm, mm, mm.
See, you don't catch a cold. You don't catch a cold. Are you stupid? How can you catch a cold? You can get cold. You purge. Your body has had enough of you filling it with poisons. And what does it do? It changes
Mm.
its mechanical state to purge what you've been putting in.
See,
That is transformation, baby. That's not a cold. They don't want you to know that. They want to subjugate you to stupid information and tell you you have a cold. No, that mucus and pus and shit. That's burgers and french fries and cheese and Kool-Aid and Cool Whip and cake. So your body transforms itself to purge.
damn.
And that's what all of that was about. You see what I'm saying? Corona. Your corona should be kicking in so now that you can see we've been doing basic transformations. Everybody can purge.
Hmm.
Now, that's just what you consider the physical purge. Now we have the opportunity to do the mental purge. We can get that IA hole out our head. We can get that bitch gone. We
Oh,
can get them out of there.
for sure.
But you have to decolonize yourself to understand. Okay. And then you have to be able to shift. Like I'll say my manifestation as a goddess, I shield my mind every day and every night from man-made frequencies and currencies
Yes.
so that I may manifest at a higher realm and higher level
And
on
this,
a harmonic and harmonious. You see, so I can manifest perpetually harmonic and harmoniously in this realm. That's my manifestation.
and
And
this,
that's me getting the IA.
that's serious.
Yeah, it's that deep. So your body already does a transformation when it purges to get the poison that we take in. The women's bodies is even colder because we not only do the cold, we do the purge through what they call the cold, we do the purge through the menstrual.
Mm-hmm.
See, because we cutting up. Not only do we have to purge through the mucus, we have to purge our uterus. You have to think that portal, we filling it up with garbage, and that portal has to be clear for a baby. They talking about you releasing eggs and all of this stuff, and you didn't get pregnant. They're lying to you. Your pussy is purging the poison. So when you do get pregnant, payaka, your baby has a clean environment because you've been filling it with poison.
Yes. So,
But they're going to keep telling you these other lies. And they're going to tell you because I don't have a microscope and I don't have this. I don't have to look up in my own pussy to know how I work, you idiot. Get out of here with that.
and they're not attuned into the Akashic records because they're hybrid. But anyway, you know,
Nope.
yeah, they have to get certain information from us. It has to come from us. That's why they need us on so many levels. so many levels. They need us. They need our organs. They need our blood. They need our information. They need us. They need our those healer cells. Those healer cells let them know how God we are. Okay. Like, what did you have? Here's my question: if the healer cells are immortal, then where's the body? What did y'all do? What you have to do to get rid of that body? The
Who
cells,
says the body is gone? Who says the body is gone? They lie all the time.
they do. They
How can cells still be regenerative without the body? That means you're still getting the cells from the body. These motherfuckers is liars. That lady is still there.
damn.
Come on. Think about it. Look at the technology they promised us. It ain't even manifested. But I bet you we got technology that's ready to be manifested, but not through their system. It cannot be manifested or created through their system.
Yeah. What about the movie Get Out?
I ain't never seen it.
Okay, so in a nutshell, um, white Barbie looking for black athletes in the best condition, and she go gets them as her boyfriend, and then in like a week or so, it's like, yeah, I want you to meet mom and dad out here in the countryside. It would ain't no niggas,
Wow.
ain't no niggas at, and he's skeptical, but he loves Becky, so or he thinks he does, and so he goes out for a weekend to Becky's house. Her people are the doctors who get these athletes, take their brains out, and put them into their grandpa, their 80-year-old grandpa, who's decrepit and can barely move. So now they get this young brain, and now grandpa's like, "Hey, Jolly, the Negro is just like a empty shell of a Negro. He has no he he can, because it's melanin and how cold he is, he can like sort of remember like the real him.
Right.
It's like he even knows. So they yeah, I suggest you watch that. Since you have,
Wow.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna ask you about the others with Nicole Kidman.
That was really creepy. The ghost story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Uh I
that
was thinking
changed
of
my mind about death. That
and that's
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Yahsinni.
The others showed me a different dimension of what death is. Okay, to me, the others is like my favorite movie because every time I watch it, I was able to learn something. And I know a lot of shit is like that, but this is like major ass shit. Like thinking about the others. The others is them or whatever. The point being is that this bitch shot herself and smothered her two kids, and woke up, heard her kids playing, and went on about her fucking day, right?
Yeah.
Like, you, bitch, you shot yourself. The kids are there with you.
But
It
it's
was,
like you have to realize you did it was a zombie movie. To me, I thought it was like a zombie movie. Like this lady didn't realize she was a zombie. She
she
didn't
did,
realize she was dead. She
but her daughter did. Her daughter knew they were dead, and she wouldn't let
right,
complete the sentence that a mommy shot us or mommy killed us, smothered us and shit.
right.
Even when the husband came out there and he was like, "What are y'all doing here?"
Yeah, because he was dead. He was surprised they were there
Yeah,
in hell with him.
here go his kids, his family, his wife and shit. You trying to ask the bitch what happened? She's all in denial. She can't wake the fuck up. The guests, I mean the maids and all of them been trying to make her see like, bitch, you're dead. Like, you're not better than us or nothing. You're dead. She
Right.
and she's still running some fort from before the war, and nah, bitch, you the transition over. Why you don't know that? And that's scary too, because
And that's our people.
extremely. And
That's our people. The way you talking, the way you describing that movie, that's our people. They don't know. It's time to transition the fuck over. Wake the fuck up.
that's why that movie was so profound to me. Like, this here, this bitch is walking around like she's finna go get the mail. Bitch, ain't no mail. You're dead.
You
Wait.
say your bell stopped a century ago.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And then when she did go outside, all the trees was dead. There was not one leaf, nothing. It was all like cloud. Like there was so many different angles to think about in that movie, and it was phenomenal to me. And then like she heard him. So the people came out to do a seance in a house because they heard there was some ghosts there.
And they wanted them gone. The
Yeah.
others. Right.
And the others is thinking, oh, there's some people like in this building now. We got to get rid of them. No, bitch, you're dead. You're dead.
So yeah, we're walking around zombies. Our people are ghosts in the shell, baby. Ghost in the shell.
We are for real. And
And it
what's gonna happen when we break out?
what you mean break out?
When all our people are on one accord, and we're done with this
Oh
being
shit.
oppressed.
That is gonna be something to behold.
It's gonna be a golden age.
It's
Where
gonna be beyond the golden age. It's gonna be a whole new age. It's gonna be something that has never happened before.
so tell me this. This is my rendition of what a golden age would have to be on this earth. Uh,
Right.
there can't be any foreigners or pale people, and it's almost like there really can't be any men either because your patriarchal ass let a
Yeah,
whole
to me that's the golden age. Listen, that sounds like a golden age to me. Listen, anybody from now on that want to come to this planet, you got to get ferried here. You can't use my pussy without no permission no more.
we should
I'm
get
serious.
we should get a stamp for their ass.
Men that want to come to this planet from now on and experience the goddess, you have to be. You can't live on this planet. Y'all don't appreciate it.
You're not
Y'all and all other alien beings, all other aliens and extra and foreigners, y'all want to come to this planet and experience us. We about to make a new law. Ain't no more. Listen, y'all have abused the vagina. You abused the portal. You have abused all of the. Listen, our women, we are nymphs and fairies and stuff. And these niggas that turned into nymphomaniacs, fairy maniacs, and calling us the nymphomaniacs. But y'all the one out here, y'all the one out here snatching up the nymphs, fucking us to death and acting crazy, talking about it's our fault. Guess what?
Oh,
The queen has spoken. We about to put the Kai is on lockdown.
fuck! I put
If you want pussy from now on, you got to be ferried from wherever dick need to be ferried from because you living amongst us freely. That needs to end.
yeah,
All aliens and foreigners need to get ferried to the planet. We gonna have opening and closing hours now on Kai. This shit open for that. That's ends.
right. And all you emotional men who didn't know that you're on the sideline. You're not allowed to talk. Gain your access to talk. You shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
We gonna take it back like it was Egypt, and you can't get on the ferry to come to Kai unless you know your bloodline. Remember that movie Enemy Mine with Louis Gossett Jr.
Oh
and
yeah.
Dennis Quaid, and he had to adopt the alien baby, but he had to learn the language because the baby wouldn't be accepted by his society unless he knew that bloodline. Remember? So the men gonna have to know that bloodline. And you don't know that bloodline, you can't come to Kai.
You're damn right. And you're not coming to. You're not gonna say, and can she